Hi, I'm Ioana. Thank you for joining me again. Today we're gonna make granola. It's one of my favorite recipes. It's super simple to make. It only requires a few ingredients. It is so much better than the store-bought one because you can control the amount of sugar, whether you want to have any sugar in it, the ingredients, and it is overall much more delicious. So let me take you through the ingredients so we can get started. You're gonna need some rolled oats, some pecans, you're gonna need a little bit of vegetable oil and some maple syrup. You can use honey as well or agave syrup. I've got some pumpkin seeds, I've got some cinnamon and some nutmeg. I've got some dried cranberries, some sunflower seeds, some coconut flakes, unsweetened coconut flakes, some sugar, I use brown sugar, some chia seeds, some cacao nibs, a little bit of vanilla bean paste and a little bit of salt. Before I forget, make sure that you preheat the oven to 160 degrees Celsius or 320 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna add the rolled oats to a bowl. The next thing I wanna do is roughly chop the pecans. And they should look something like this. I'm gonna add these to my oats. Next, I'm gonna add in the pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and the coconut flakes. Also the brown sugar, and I'm gonna add in the cinnamon with the nutmeg too. In a separate bowl, I'm gonna start mixing the wet ingredients. So I'm gonna add in the vegetable oil, the maple syrup, a teaspoon of vanilla bean paste, and a tiny bit of salt. I'm going to give this a mix and I'm going to pour it over the dry ingredients. And we're going to mix everything together. I'm going to switch to a smaller spoon because it's a bit easier to mix it in. I probably should have used the bigger bowl as well. I'm just going to combine the ingredients together and make sure that we coat everything. And now that I've coated everything, it's time to transfer this to an oven-proof dish. So we're gonna add everything in. We're gonna spread this around. We're gonna bake this for about 25 minutes at 160 degrees Celsius or 320 Fahrenheit. And we're also going to stir this every 10 to 15 minutes just so that it cooks evenly. You probably noticed that we haven't added the cranberries, the chia seeds, and the cacao nibs. That's because we're gonna add them at the end. We don't want them to burn in the oven. Just taking it out the oven, and I'm just going to mix it around a little bit so that it cooks evenly. My granola just came out of the oven. It looks absolutely amazing. It's all nicely browned throughout. It's cooked to perfection. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add the dried cranberries on top, along with 1 to 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. And I absolutely love cacao nibs, so I'm gonna add about a couple of tablespoons of cacao nibs as well. They give it a nice texture and great flavor. And I'm going to give it a final stir. And you can put this in an airtight container or in a glass jar that has a lid on. So my granola is finally done. I put this in a glass jar with a lid on top. You can put it in an airtight container, like I said. You can serve this with some yogurt. You can have it, if you want to, with some milk, or you can have it with a nice parfait. So stay tuned for that because next week I'm gonna make a parfait with some therapeutic grade essential oils, and we're gonna be using some homemade granola. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me today. Let me know if you tried this recipe in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!